Live. Hello, people. We're live. This is the Freak Show, episode 159. The Freak is back. He had a long journey, a lot of adventures. He got a lot of story because he's traveled to Europe, Tokyo, Japan, and many other places he's been to.
Tokyo.
You went to Tokyo a few years ago.
A few years ago, yes.
And you went to Paris a few weeks ago.
I was in Paris last week.
Not only go, you went to Disney. Do you go to Disney in Tokyo?
Of course I did.
So you went Disney to Tokyo
and Disney in Paris.
Which one is better?
I do put us live on Facebook.
Yeah, it should be live on Facebook.
Not the and good. Let's see. Oh yes. How do I go watch it?
Yeah, they did some changes on Facebook lately.
See, the problem is once Dummy took over, it becomes a thing.
Who, Elon Musk? No.
Yeah, because everyone got mad at him.
I don't know why people got mad. The Twitter still works. It's still popular.
Because he's telling them, I don't know, you know what? If it works, it works.
It's so funny how he, after, you know what, just go back in and put it back in. You know what's funny? After all that fighting he did, he winded up deleting Trump after a few days.
It's a whole separate animal for that one.
It's so funny. Can you hear it?
I'm trying to see if the audio is well. But...
Oh, you didn't hit the audio with this, right?
Oh, I touch it. I didn't if I'm not.
Oh, yeah. No, we're good. Can you hear it? Whatever. We're going to start in a minute. You just got to make sure everything's good. That's what happens when you do a live show. Oh, you can hear it good. How can you play it? It's not rage.
Because the Wi-Fi is horrible, bro.
Oh, man, I can't believe that.
Rob?
It's an outrage.
Wi-Fi is no bueno. All right, here we go.
Take a shot of tequila at the international.
I have to shots.
We're international. So, this is the year review. Can you believe another year's over?
Yeah, year in review. Year of shit in review.
You know what freaking freak
Wait, so for the past 2 minutes, I can curse.
Yeah, so you know what's crazy? You know, there's like a year since Molly died. She died December 12th.
It's been a year since everyone's been
How freaking fast? That's scary how quick that
went. It was my dad in October. It's Molly now. It's Billy next month. It's
crazy.
Wow.
He got like a
this show got off to a very negative start.
But now we're ending the year with a nice year. We're ending it on a good topic. So today we'll talk.
What the fuck? All right. In case you haven't noticed, we have been around for a while. Because I've been traveling a lot.
He travels everywhere. He's living his best life.
And Rob's doing a lot of other things on the other channels. If you haven't done that yet, go look it up.
Yeah, the certain things really took off.
Yeah, I know it has. I've been cursing like people out with that. You gotta. I was like pump the brakes, but do you?
I thought this guy Manny Grossman.
Don't get into it. Don't mention his name.
Let me tell you, he's a son of a bitch. I could do that in this show. And that guy's an idiot. His show sucks. He's a whiny little bitch. He could go fuck himself. And that's what I got to say.
Okay.
And he's the motherfucker of the year.
I mean, he didn't block me if I mentioned you. I'm like, yo, I don't disagree with what you're saying. You gotta watch what you're saying. He's like, oh, well, fucking block you too. That
he blocked everybody associated.
But yes, this is the year in review. The past few months, I haven't done a lot of shows. I apologize for that. I've been in Japan. I've been in Nashville. I've been in Key West. I'm going to Vegas next week for the CES. Convention. And
how was the sex convention? You went to in Baltimore, New Orleans? How was that? Where Eric Moore?
Baltimore, New Orleans. No,
where you
it was in Washington, D.C.
Oh, Washington, all right. So.
It was amazing. I saw a few friends of mine that I knew in the industry. Met some new friends, so I'm actually going to hang out with at Vegas for the AVNs.
Oh, that's
so it's two conventions. I'm going for the CES convention and then the AVNs.
The AVN is huge. That one,
it's going to be interesting.
You know, they used to have when they used to have that convention. They also used to have the Magic convention. It was for the clothing industry. They would call it the Magic convention. It was for clothing.
Like magicians?
No, it was clothing line, but they did that.
So, you can see me now.
They did that so a lot of people wouldn't. So a lot of people wouldn't interrupt the event. So they would call it the Magic to throw people off, so people wouldn't interrupt the event. But a lot of people would know that, and they win the. Fashion industry, they would go, it was like the biggest fashion show ever. Bigger than anything they did on 7th Avenue, you know? Like, this is like a huge one. And a lot of people come from everywhere. And it's insane. And it's a good time. But one year with don't convention that, the shit that went on. The amount of drugs that were done, the people
how do you know this shit? You a fashionista?
No, I went a few years ago with the Tommy Hilfiger company. And
Why are we with Tommy Hilfiger?
This is a long story. But I went down with the Hilfiger company.
This is a long story. We'll tell us about the time.
And we went down. We were down there for 3 days, and there was things that stay in Vegas that we will never talk about. it was bad.
So it's funny. So I've been in Delta for about a year and a half. I tell stories there, and everyone goes, "That didn't happen. That didn't happen." And I show them the photos or the internet photos and the evidence, and like, wow, you live a fucked up life. I'm like, and I guess living in New York City, you really don't think it's that weird to be having drinks at 6 a.m. with celebrities, or to be doing crazy dumb things at 19 or at my age, fucking 14 in the limelight at a club. I guess back then in the 90s, it wasn't that big of a deal. So I don't understand. Well, I don't understand, but it's interesting. Like everyone says, you should write a book. You should write a book, bro. In your words, not a ghostwriter. You should write a book. The shit you've done. Don't give names because a lot is illegal. But yes, you should write a book.
No, but you can see that new survey about the Gen Z, that they don't want to drink, they don't want to do drugs, they don't want, like the new kids, like they don't want to do anything.
Awesome.
But
so we robbed them.
You can't even rob them because nobody got money no more. It's on credit card.
Okay, well, take the credit cards. Run it up. Close it out. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm saying the 90s me would have done that.
So let me tell you something. Since this year was a long year, what was the best thing on TV this year so far that you thought was really good? Like TV shows? I've been watching that new The National Treasure. Not that bad. It's like a new series.
Have you watched it? I thought it was a movie, but that's a show.
Yeah, I see. There's like 3 episodes. I also see I saw the She-Hulk. I got shit on. A lot of people didn't like it. I took it for what it was. It was a comedy. So they got shit on.
She-Hulk sucked. Willow sucked.
I don't like that. Can't get into that. It's pretty bad.
They made him a bitch. I'm not happy with that. They made him a little bitch. I got like 3 episodes in. I'm like, I can't do it.
What do you think about the spy series, the Star Wars spy series?
Andor?
Yeah.
Andor? Oh, man.
You know, it was supposed to be 1 season. It's going to be 2 seasons, but the second season will end going straight into Rogue One.
You know what Andor would kill me was they tried so hard to tie so much in, which I thought was great.
It's going to be 2 seasons, so they got 2 seasons. They get 2 seasons.
The problem is, and here's the thing, and again, I'm going to bring the media. They get so into certain things. Oh, you have to enjoy this. No, I don't, bitch. So the end credit scene. All right, I'm going to spoiler here.
God, that was great.
It was horrible. Shut the fuck up.
You didn't like it?
It was a disaster.
With the Death Star finally built?
Again, spoiler. Yeah, so he built the Death Star. That's fucking dumb.
He didn't build the Death Star, that guy. He didn't build it. He was just helping put the parts together.
That built the fucking Death Star, yeah.
But he didn't build it. That was the Empire building it.
Yeah, all right, cool. It's dumb. That's your big spoiler. Bro, Luke Skywalker is a big motherfucking spoiler. That's a break. Fuck, Boba Fett sitting and killing Jabba. That's a big... Look, here's a part of a ship that goes to...
No, but check out, that's the way you know that how they got the plan to destroy that Death Star.
It shows how fucked the Empire was. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, they were fucked
It shows how crazy they were. Cool. Is that a big spoiler for the next season? No, it doesn't tell me shit.
No, it doesn't tell you.
That could have been done in the middle of... It reminds me of the way the Illuminati was put into WandaVision. It was horrible.
Doctor Strange?
Yeah, it was horrible. It was a bag of dicks. I think it was. He was a bunch of characters that never.
That the fan wanted to see. That's what it was.
No, Raimi fucked that up. The fans are waiting for this shit for 12 years, and you literally put it in the movie and throw it away. You're fucked up.
Yeah, but then you're going to introduce new characters.
Not you introduce Patrick Stewart and Fantastic Four for the first time, and you kill them in seconds. Fuck you! I'm sorry, you're wrong.
Yeah, but they're not the Professor X or Reed Richard of our universe, the 616 universe.
I don't. They're the first time being introduced in that.
And then you kill fucking Agent Carter too, which was like.
Carter, the thing is, Carter already gets. She's already in What If. I understand that. She was also in the movies. I get it. But to bring in Fantastic Four and to bring in, Professor X out of nowhere and then murder them in seconds. I'm sorry. Having that scene at the end of that movie, it's like, oh shit,
Black Bolt.
The Illuminati is coming in. oh my god, what the fuck? This is great. Then bring them in, it's like, and they're dead? Oh, wow, thanks. You just killed every 10 years of anticipation.
But you also gotta understand, they were from another universe, just like the Doctor Strange from that universe.
I don't give a fuck if they were in a multiverse of fucking Chinese fucking democracy.
Have you seen that movie? Have you seen that movie? What is it? Everywhere, all the time, at the same time. That shit was incredible.
It was weird, but it was cool.
But it was like a very well timed travel. And you know what? That was the kid from Goonies, the Chinese kid from Goonies. That's a big movie return. He hasn't done anything in 20 years.
He was also in Indiana Jones.
Yeah, Indiana Jones.
Which new one's coming out.
I don't know how they're going to do a new one, because I don't think Harrison Ford can even move that much.
Well, he's fighting Nazis again.
Like, it's always Nazi. You know?
So, I mean, the trailer I saw looked pretty decent as far as them.
Yeah, the trailer's good.
Throwing throwbacks. What did I watch recently? I was like, oh, okay, so it's a throwback to all the bullshit. I watched one movie, so I'm like, oh, I get it.
To answer your question, how did the Wakanda for Life wrapped up the Phase 4? And I hated the guy that played Namor.
I hate him too.
I hated him. That's not Namor. They should bring somebody that was like physically, like this guy was like weird looking and.
Alright, so I'm gonna get shit on this one a lot.
It wasn't
the reason I like him, A, as an actor, I really didn't like him, and B, the motherfucker had love handles. Like, now, I get it. Like, I love handles too. I get it. I understand that acting is a big thing. You gotta look the part. I feel I'm sorry, be the part, but. Your Namor, you swim for a living. You should have a swimmer's body. You should not have motherfucking love handles. I'm sorry.
I understand it.
Like you had a dad bod. Like I'm sorry. If someone said to me, "Hey, you're gonna be a character in the fucking MCU who swims as a perfect body," Chris Evans got jacked. Fucking Chris Hemsworth got jacked. You're gonna tell me you couldn't lose the fucking dad bod? Like, it was
even fucking what's this guy the guy that played Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. He even started working out just to look a little bit more physical.
Better in the suit, yeah.
In the suit. So
your Namor had a dad bod. You swim like for those of you who don't know, when you swim, you use muscles you don't normally use when you walk. It's just one of those things. So. Swimming, you should have the best body. The dad bod thing, so his monotone demeanor, I just didn't appreciate. Yeah. Namor was a piece of shit. In comics, Namor was a piece of shit. He's an asshole, and he fucks things up. And he not in a bad way. He literally fucks things up. And then you have his cousin named Rita, who I didn't like at all.
Yeah.
She had no point in the movie.
No.
I think Ironheart was useless. They used her to springboard her fucking TV show coming out, which I think. Great character. The actor was phenomenal. She was actually one of the better parts of the movie. She was awesome.
Was the better part of the movie.
But why was she in the movie? There's no reason for her to be there. As far as I introduced her to the fucking MCU.
You know the one thing that they did that they redeemed, that we know that now this guy, the Black Panther, had a son, and that guy could be the one that married Storm.
Okay, spoiler. Yeah, but why? They have young X-Men then? X-Men starting now?
I think if they're going to do the X-Men, they're probably going to introduce them as a new team. It's a brand new, because this is new. So they
really can't, because you got fucking now Deadpool 3 coming out with fucking Wolverine, Hugh Jackman, who signed up for 2 movies. And apparently, I don't know if it's rumor or not, or truth, today is the 29th?
Yeah.
They put out concept art with... I saw it on 4 different websites. I don't know how true it is. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. With Channing Tatum finally playing Gambit.
Gambit?
Dude, he's spent a lot of money trying to be Gambit. He's put out. He's for the past 10 years in trying.
Yeah.
So they are trying to get him to. I mean, he has a good fan base. I mean, I think he would be a great Gambit. Quick, let me rob you.
Dude, can we shit on the DC universe? They scratched out Black Adam already. And Rob wrote something like pretty much was like a fuck you to James Gunn in a way.
Well, it wasn't a fuck you. It was a very I don't understand what you're doing. But do you want to switch from Marvel? Let's stay with Marvel. Let's stay with Marvel for a minute. Because She-Hulk, the ending sucked. They didn't say it. I think Abomination was the best part of the movie. Abomination and Deadpool was the best part. Him, the classic gold.
That was fantastic, yes.
Charlie Cox, I cannot wait to see him in the new show. I hope they don't shit the bed with that one.
You know what they're doing with these new shows? They kind of erasing what they did in the Netflix show. This is like a new beginning.
Well, they're not because everyone's being the same. So they're bringing back D'Onofrio as fucking Kingpin. Him in Kingpin and
Arrow.
Not Arrow.
Hawkeye.
Yes, he throws arrows. Yes.
Hawkeye.
Yes, we were drinking. Sorry.
Hawkeye was great. I love how they introduced the new Black Widow.
I thought Hawkeye was one of the better shows.
It was very good.
It was done so well.
I also thought WandaVision. I thought that was very good.
WandaVision was good, but weird.
Yeah, it was weird
because you haven't seen Vision since. So what Vision we get? I think the What If Vision was phenomenal.
Oh my god,
how they went that. I didn't like how they tied it all together. That kind of bothered me because What If was always a one-off spin-off comic. So they shouldn't have tied all of it together. Which I was like,
They didn't really tie it up, but they also showed a way that they could bring
the multiverse stuff. Yeah.
They could bring Black Widow back, the original one.
Yes, which I'm not a fan of either.
Yeah.
Like What If was always a what if one standalone comic. That's it. What if Punisher killed Spider-Man? Great comic. Yeah. What if Venom infected the Punisher, which was a great comic too.
But you know, once in a while they do the what if, and sometimes wind up spinning to the regular Marvel universe once in a while. There's been a few of them. There's been a few that had spin off that they started.
Yeah, I don't remember at all.
It's like I hope they're bringing back also the X-Men '97, the cartoon. It's supposed to be 10 episodes.
But I heard it's starting at the Age of Apocalypse.
I hope it does.
This is what I heard. It's starting from the end of the last one.
No, that was Wolverine and the X-Men. That was in the animation.
No, I heard the new one they're starting is a spin-off from the original '97 series.
Yeah, but it's not the Age of Apocalypse started in that. Remember Wolverine and the X-Men? They were supposed to have a second season. Because in the way the '97 one ended was Professor X risked his life and they took him to whatever, to that space with that blackbird or that bird or whatever came. She got picked up. Because he got hurt, he was wounded, so they were going to take him to fix him up. I
could have sworn the original X-Men show ended with Age of
Apocalypse. But the new show is going to start with Magneto as the leader of the X-Men, like they did in the comic for a little bit.
Yeah, he was huge. Long white hair, yeah.
Yeah, so they're going to start with Magneto as actually the leader of the X-Men. Of course, Professor X is gone, and there's going to be 10 episodes telling how he did it. So I wish they would start with the Age of Apocalypse. I think that should be like a one-off or one spin-off.
Could you imagine the figures for that? I mean, mind you, they're actually
they have figures for that.
Are going through the roof.
I have figures for the original, but they had a few that came out. They were fantastic. Like the Beast came out, the Evil Beast. There were a few of them that came out.
Oh my God, I gotta cosplay that Evil Beast in the lab suit.
Oof. Oh my God, it's so good.
I gotta think. I gotta remember that when I'm sober.
They're also doing Spider-Man the freshman years. You heard that? They're doing Spider-Man the freshman.
The cartoon, yeah.
And they're also doing Marvel Zombie separate series.
I heard that, which I'm a little. I don't know. The comic book was great. How everyone dies. I mean, I don't think Marvel would ever, on video now with Disney, go to the lengths in the books. In the books, so I'll give you one spoiler. In the first book, like three pages, Hulk is eating someone because Hulk eats, but then becomes Banner. But since he's now a zombie, his body can't hold the weight he's eaten, so his stomach explodes with all the parts, and then all the other zombies come eating it, and he's now eating the parts he just ate out of his stomach. And it's Bruce Banner going, I don't know why I'm doing this. I hate doing this. He's eating it and it's coming back out. It's the funniest, most fucked up thing I've ever seen. So I can't see the Disney version doing anything like that. I wish they would.
But they do some fucked up death in the What If zombie.
A few. I mean, maybe Multiverse Madness, like they cut Carter in half.
Oh man, yeah.
Put buildings on half of them. So
yeah, that was great. It was very good. I think we're gonna be seeing a lot more because with the way it ended good with Doctor Strange leaving with the one that become his love interest later on, the other wizard lady. So I think that's good.
So the other wizard lady is Dormammu's niece.
Yeah.
And his wife later on in the comics.
It's gonna get dark. If they do it right, they can do it right. They still talk about making a Planet Hulk movie because in She-Hulk, if you remember, he came off with a scar.
Yeah.
How freaking weird was that?
I think Scar looked horrible. I think Scar looked atrocious.
I think that's just a thing.
Dude, his hair looks worse than mine. I think it looked horrible. I think he looked horrible. I think. So someone posted
but they also look like they've been fighting because they don't get it's like
he pissed off. Yeah. Oh well, he probably had to go to Glenn Scar and fuck him up.
Yeah.
And check his shit. Scar is a huge. Again, they're so Harrison Ford signed on as the new Agent Rose, which I don't get why you would sign on a 78-year-old man for a character that might last 10 years. Like, come on, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, but the reason they were signing because he's like another actor. You know what? It's more of a payday for him.
He's an amazing actor. Rob is an amazing actor.
He's part of that whole Disney chain. So
the first one died.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be Red Hulk, which means you have to do physical shit.
No, the Red Hulk won't be CGI. It'll be somebody else.
And who does the CGI?
There'll be somebody else dressed in a costume. No, not him, Harrison Ford. So that's.
And what if he dies? Then what? You somebody else pick someone in his 60s. And he's 78 though. Come on, bro.
But you're hoping they don't die. That's the whole thing. You're backing up.
Yeah, but again, and I'm not being with this dumbass. I hate having blonde hair. It's blonde. For all those who don't know, my hair's blonde. I airbrush it. I airbrush stripes in. Well, I put Mickey heads in it. I hate having blonde hair. It's thin as fuck. It's easy having it black. So I do it this way. I get it. Monetarily wise, why pick a 78-year-old man?
And it's also like a retirement plan for him. It's a few bucks.
He needs that? For Star Wars and Indiana Jones, he don't need shit, bro. He's good.
They don't need it, but it's like every millionaire, they want to make more money. You never want to make less money. You always want to leave it, even if you're fucking.
Which I get. I want to make more money too. But still.
And he doing the other. I still think that Indiana. You know what? You remember? You know what I was
telling you? Comes out this year. The new one comes out this year.
You know what I love? I love the old Call of Duty because you were killing Nazis.
Yeah.
And then they changed it to the modern warfare. It was crap. I like the simple one where you went and just kill Nazis. It was World War II.
So I was just sitting with Parker. Our friend Parker was an amazing human being. He's had a baby soon. A boy. And discussing how the modern movies are trying too hard to be not realistic, but giving you a different world look on things.
Yeah.
So the problem is, you give me Star Wars, you give me good guy, bad guy, I don't root for it. So like, there are a lot of movies like, it's like Black Adam. All right, so now we'll go to DC. Fuck it. Let's jump to DC.
Black Adam hero
was fucking horrible. Why? Who's the bad guy? Well, I don't know. They go to the end of the movie. Who's the bad guy? I need a beginning and an ending. So
it was that weird dude that turned that was a bad guy, the evil demon at the end. Remember, that's who it was. Like
yeah, but you didn't know it until the end of the movie.
Yeah.
So here he is running through the movie, but there's no bad guy. Even Iron Man, it was 10 rings. He's Iron Man, had 10 rings, pissed at them. But you knew at the beginning it was his boss, or not the boss, but fucking Jeff Bridges being a jerk off. So you know he's fighting against him. You know who to fight against. All these movies nowadays are, well, he's a good guy, but who's the bad guy? I don't know. I don't know who the bad guy is.
You know,
so I don't know who to root against.
Also, like in the Black Adam, technically is a bad guy.
Oh yeah, he was an anti-hero, but yeah.
He was beating up this
society. Yes.
So it wasn't like, you know what, you got the bad guy playing the lead title in it. Because now they're like in the DC universe, they're making him more like a hero. Like he's actually the leader of the Justice League right now.
You know what it was? It was every story writer trying to be the Scream mentality. You don't know who it is. You don't know. We're gonna shock you in the end. Stop doing that. Stop making critical statements. Stop making shocking endings. Just fucking make a good movie.
Because you know, to me, the Black Adam was a crap movie, but the fight scenes were excellent.
They were phenomenal.
The fight scenes were. That's the only reason I even watched that movie. But the story was like,
the story was horrible. I mean, Dwayne. How much I like Dwayne. He was good in the movie. He was. The best part was the end scene.
Yeah.
Him and Henry Cavill
oh my God,
was phenomenal.
Was
I want to see that. again,
somebody powerful.
Him and Ben, those fight scenes were fucking unreal. The story sucked.
You know what's funny?
But those fight scenes were phenomenal.
In the new DC universe, Ben is coming back. He's going to direct some of the movies.
Well, I heard they're cutting him out of the Flash movies because of dickhead.
No, I heard that he's going to be part of it.
The rumor is that in the new Flash movie, the reason the Flash movie is not put out yet, which should have been a year and a half ago, was a dickhead's bullshit in Hawaii. Like, he's like stalking idiots and the other. And Ben Affleck said, if I'm in that movie, I will fucking sue you for what he's doing. This goes to show you the stupidity somebody ever heard. Why didn't fucking Aquaman come out yet? It's already filmed and the kid's done. So they're cutting her out of everything.
I'm gonna tell you a little secret, a little rumor that I heard. So what they're gonna do in this Flash movie, the final season of the Flash is ending, right? Yeah. The TV show. So by the end of the movie, the Flash for the TV show is going to be the Flash in the movie. That's what they talk about. Like
which is fine.
Because remember, they had that scene together in the show where they had that. They said, "Oh, the Flash, that's my name." So I think that's what they're going to do. Either they're going to hire a brand new character, be the Flash, or they're going to take the guy that we know for the movie and keep the thing going, but on the big screen.
Which is fine.
That's what they're saying that they.
I'll say to everyone here. I mean, I in the '90s.
Because even the guy that played the Arrow was a great Green Lantern right there. I mean, Green Arrow. He was great. Like he was the Green Arrow.
His little wrestling gimmick.
Yeah.
I mean, I was on TV for a minute. I was modeling back then. Nothing credited because back in the 90s, don't give a shit. For them to keep changing things the way they are. Yeah, it's not good. Like, changing that fast. So the big thing that spoke to someone recently about was the whole James Gunn thing about him saying that Henry Cavill's no longer with him. That's fucked up. Yeah. Cavill is the most fucked up person right now. Not a fucked over person this year. He left Witcher because they were changing the content. Which he's like, look, this doesn't happen in books, isn't me? And they're like, well, what's gonna go? Is it? No, I'm not doing it. Similar to Walking Dead. Like, if you're not going to keep to the content and the fans will see that, fuck them out. And I think Henry Cavill's my new man crush. It was Ray Park. Sorry, not Ray Parker.
But suppose he's going to come. That Marvel is going to decide to be Captain British.
We'll see that happens. He's doing Warhammer right now.
Yeah.
But again, more geeky shit that he's doing. That's why I said he might be my new man crush. My new man crushes were two people. Well, three actually. Dave Navarro, because it's Dave Navarro, he's a fucking guy. Johnny Depp, Johnny Depp, and Ray Park. Ray Park is phenomenal in everything he does.
He was a great Snake Eyes.
Is that who he played?
He played Snake Eyes in the first two G.I. Joe. But you see the standalone G.I. Joe movie Snake Eyes wasn't that bad. You know what?
I didn't see what I was
You know what? I watched it at home, and at home it's easy to watch it because you didn't pay money for it, so you don't leave as angry. So you watch it at home, but it introduced some interesting, like introduced Scarlet, introduced like Destro,
I'll watch it. I heard it sucked though.
It wasn't great, but they had some fight scenes that were fantastic. And Storm.
But him as Toad, him as fucking Duff Ball, phenomenal.
Yes.
So, that's my what you're hearing is me putting in emergency because.
So here's the other thing also that's happened.
Go back to the DC bullshit.
No, the DC universe, but James
Gunn's fucking things up, man. You can't.
But you know what? He did a great job with the Peacemaker. Because that ended when they introduced the Justice League.
Yes, it was great. I'll give you credit for that. But you can't walk into a $1 billion company and shake shit up. Bob Chapek learned that shit the hard fucking way with Disney. You can't walk into a $1 billion company and say, hey, here's my vision, fuck you, change it. Because the fans are like, whoa, wait, what?
But you understand what's happening with
life? No.
You understand what's happening with DC Warner Brothers? They just got bought by Discovery. That's what it's called, Warner Brothers Discovery. So these guys are doing budget cut. These guys are cutting shows even from TNT, TBS. That's what I mean.
That's fine.
That's what I mean. Could AEW lose their TV rights because these guys are doing budget cuts like crazy?
But here's the thing. It becomes too many chefs in the kitchen. Have somebody, one person say, hey, here's what we're doing, call it. And again, these are billion-dollar executives who don't understand, just call the fucking thing. If you're making money, shut the fuck up and do it. Like, if you're making money, like, I don't care. If it's not illegal, I gotta tell you, from somebody who's managed restaurants, if you're making money, I don't give a shit if you're selling your ass. If it's legal, cool. Make money. Print the fucking money. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think The Rock would have done a better job with DCEU, WFF, whatever, than Cotton Candy Mall.
Yeah, you say Cotton Candy Mall. That's bad.
I think The Rock would have done a better job running the DCEWFFEU than James Gunn. And I love James Gunn. I think him, we with the Guardians, that special was the greatest Christmas special I've ever seen.
Again, no bad guy in that special. That's the first DC Marvel thing that have a bad guy.
You didn't need one. It's a Christmas special. You didn't need it. 30 minutes, in and out. It was funny. It was very on PC.
And Kevin Bacon.
They stole the fuck out of him. The band was phenomenal. The costumes were phenomenal. Everything was great. That is one of the best.
You know what I love? When they got lumped up in the bar and then woke up outside of the
yes, and they saw the fucking thing. Yes, it was a great fucking show.
But I think they also made like a reference that they put something that they got dosed. I think they made a reference. They put drugs in the drinks, and they're like,
you know that band is in 7B.
Oh, prostitution?
No, the music of that band. What they're called. That band's the actual band.
Oh, okay.
It's Kevin Bacon's like brother or some shit.
Oh yeah.
They're in the 7B. They're in the jukebox.
Yeah, but I just
apparently their stuff is very fucked up, very funny.
But I thought that TV special was fantastic.
It was phenomenal.
It was everything you wanted.
It was fucking phenomenal. That's the point of with a DC. So again, how does DC have great cartoons, great country movies, and they shoot the bed?
Oh my God, the DC cartoons are so much better because they'll actually follow some of the timeline. You're 100%.
But I heard that Ken Reeves gonna back as Constantine.
Yeah, they're going to do a part 2.
Because I heard that he. So again, rumor, blah. He was on one of the TV light shows, and they asked him, "What movie would you want to see a sequel to?" And he's like, "I want something about it." And he said, "Look, it was Constantine. I love shooting Constantine. That character had more to do. I want to do it again." Yeah. And a year later, like, all right, Constantine Part 2 with you in.
Yeah.
Which, no offense to Keanu, he's another one.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, he's a great human.
You know what I always thought? I always thought Keanu Reeves should have played Batman for some reason. Like play that dark Bruce Wayne, like that he's like been through shit.
Nah.
I think he would have made a great Batman. Like with especially.
I honestly, in all the characters, I want to see him as fucking Doom.
Oh, he'll be a great
Doom.
You know what?
Absolutely.
You know who else I wouldn't mind seeing as Doom? Adam Driver.
Really?
Because he's just that weird, nerdy kind of guy. That he's not very good looking, but he's not ugly looking.
Well, that was the point of Doom was he was a hot man who had one star, but he was the end of the world with small bullshit. That's why I said Keanu, I think, would really kill that shit.
But you can put a Campbell.
But he said he wants to play Ghost Rider, so.
Yeah, I think he will make a great Ghost Rider.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. The other thing, who do you see in, what do you think is going to be the biggest franchise coming out? Because in February, we already got Marvel movies. We got the Ant-Man and Wasp and the...
Alright, so what do you think about Ant-Man? What do you think they'll do? I think it's going to change. So seeing where they're going...
And they got the big bad guy from Loki. He's like the main kid. Yeah. And they're going to go to this whole thing that Jane had a relationship. Henry's wife had a whole relationship with him. So let's see where they go there. And then Loki's coming back too. And Loki was phenomenal.
Did you watch or read the comics back in the day? So one of the Kangs was Tony Stark's kid.
Yeah.
Like it becomes a whole. Like, it's weird to see how.
It's like a bunch of them.
Well, it's the multiverse of Kangs, yeah.
But that's why I think this the one from Loki, he was going around killing the other ones.
To keep the timeline.
To keep the timeline. That's why he didn't mind sacrificing himself because he said we got to keep the timeline.
Can't prune the fucking hedges.
Yeah, so everyone's like, go ahead, strike me down. Like, you gotta, he's stopping nothing. This is still happening.
No. You're going to cause more of. So it was weird to see how they have the Kang War, the Kang Dynasty, and then the Secret Wars. So who was doing the Secret Wars in it? What is that going to be? And who's be left? Because that's like 4 years from now, and I think everyone's starting to realize that it isn't just the characters; it's the actors. So when RDJ left,
I think they're going to sign everybody at least for one deal.
Well, RDJ left, everyone kind of like not everyone, but it's slowly falling off. Like Chris left as Captain America, everyone's starting to fall off.
But you can get somebody else to be Captain. It's still Captain America. It's another actor. They did that with War Machine. Remember the first one? It was the guy Terrence Howard.
He's a secondary character.
And then they put.
He's a secondary character.
But it doesn't matter. He's still a character.
All right,
you can do that to anybody.
Chris helped with the story. No one's going to say that movie. I'm telling you.
No, if you put another guy that's a big guy that looks like him.
No one's going to see it.
People don't watch it because people watch it because it's the character.
This is the one thing I will agree with Martin Scorsese.
The last movie sucked.
It
was horrible. It was a bad dick.
But was it bad because he was bad, or was it bad because
he was good. I think the writing was bad. I think that guy that did it try to do a very weak movie, and it's like this doesn't work no more.
It was I think it was Watiti again. Taka? Was it Taka Watiti?
Yeah, Taka. Like, he's like,
I like him.
It's a little bit too, like, yeah, it wasn't good. You know what movie was great? With it's called Amsterdam. It had Marty Robbie.
Fuck you! I got like 10 minutes. I can turn it off.
It had Christian. You had to watch Christian Bale, and it had Denzel. You know what? You got to stick with it.
I got 10 minutes. I'm like, I can't watch it.
Oh my god,
it's so annoying.
No, you got to stick with it, and then it gets so. I thought the same thing.
It Bullet Train. I watched Bullet Train. I'm like,
oh my god!
I was like, I can't.
Dude, that was a great action. That was a popcorn movie.
Action was.
You just want to enjoy something. You don't care. And you know what? By the end of the movie, some people got the upcoming, which I love. People got one.
I got 35 minutes. I'm like, I'm done.
I thought it was such a good movie, such a good action. Like the new, a lot of people are saying, but I love that new The Glass Onion. I thought it was excellent. It was a good movie.
It was horrible. It was so bad.
You didn't like it?
Bad. It was so predictable and so bad.
Oh, it was very predictable. But
the only thing good in that, first of all,
Daniel Craig was excellent.
He was
that southern accent. Oh my God!
His accent was great. He was the best motherfucker in that movie.
Batista.
And somebody just said he's the best actor turned actor. Batista.
Batista was great.
Dave Batista, honestly. Which kills me because
I thought Ed Norton was good too. I like him in everything. I'm a big fan.
So what? He's a fucking loser. He's a little. I like Ed. Anyway, Batista. I want to call you out, Dave, because you bitched about the Guardians. You bitched about being so jacked at 47 and 48 years old now. You hate doing that, but you were naked that whole fucking movie. Like you were literally. Like in a fucking Speedo.
And with a gun.
With a gun. And I'm not gonna lie. Stop bitching. Because I wish I would give my left to everybody. I have the balls to not eat and work out 18 hours a day. And just eat chicken and Brussels sprouts.
I don't know, but I thought he was very good in the movie.
He's fat. Look at the size of his fucking fat ass.
I enjoyed his character. He was right.
Oh, he was phenomenal. He was amazing.
I like him.
His body was fucking unreal. I like
him and I like Daniel Craig. He was very good in this one.
I wasn't feeling right. I don't know why.
I don't know.
I don't understand the southernness of what he was trying to fucking do. And how he was trying to do it.
That accent. Oh my God.
It was hurting, bro. It was hurting.
It was great. I loved it.
And the idiocy. I guess because he was trying to, I mean, in my opinion.
But you're putting the words that weren't words?
I didn't understand what the hell was going on. I don't understand what you're saying. The tone and everything else was like, bro, shut the fuck up. To me, it felt like Clue in 2022.
That's what it was.
That sucked.
I did not
Clue was
like
great.
I did not like Clue.
Shut the fuck! Are you kidding me?
I didn't like
Clue was phenomenal.
It was a good movie to watch, but I didn't think it was a good movie. It's like it was like to me it's like good. It was enjoyable. It was a good movie. It wasn't something that was
Clue was one of the best movies in the world. I'm sorry.
I don't
Fuck
think
you. It was so good.
It was an okay movie. Like it's something that I would watch. Again, this is not a movie I'm gonna see in the movie. Why don't see a movie in the movie theater? I don't get that angry. I don't mind going to the movie theater. But when I see a movie, then it's a bag of it. Like I was very disappointed in Black Adam. I went to the movie to see that. I was all hot. It wasn't that. It was like okay. The same thing like Love and Thunder. I was disappointed in.
I didn't like it at all.
You know,
this was great.
I did like Doctor Strange, and I did like the Spider-Man one was very good with Doctor Strange. And I thought Spider-Man, the last Spider-Man, where everybody in all the other Spider-Man was fantastic. I think that's the last best Marvel movie I saw.
Spider-Man was good because it was their version of 616, which is great. The way it changed things, I wasn't happy there was no end scene. I was like, come on, man, do something. I think he's the best Spider-Man to date.
Yeah,
no offense, Toby and Garfield. What? What was his last name?
Andrew.
So I met Toby Maguire a bunch of times. I think he's amazing. First of all, Toby Maguire as a person is fucking phenomenal. I met him at the restaurant. He's just an awesome dude. He's all cool as shit. I think he was a great Peter Parker.
Yes,
he wasn't the best Spider-Man. I think fucking Tom Holland is the best of both worlds because he's so young and dumb.
But you know what?
Now I want to see. Fuck you, shut up. I want to see Miles Morales. I want to see.
I think they introduced him in that movie.
No, they did the first one with his uncle. I want to see a new Spider-Man as Miles Morales. And I'm the first person who shitted on the fact of Spider-Man's black. Oh, no, it's a new character. It's a new character. You keep hearing about Superman going
he's going to be in the multiverse. The new one, the new Spider-Man into the Spider-Web or whatever it's called.
It's Miles Morales.
It's going to be Miles. It's all about Miles. The second one, too, it's going to be more about him.
Miles Morales is a great character. Read his storyline. It's phenomenal. His uncle, it's a phenomenal fucking story. Again, this is my point of all this woke bullshit. Stop changing characters to fit something. Just write better characters. Right? Miles Morales is an amazing Spider-Man. Because he is. He's fucking phenomenal.
You know what with that? You can actually...
So Superman, the black Superman, wasn't Kal-El. He's a different Superman, a different universe. Stop making him Kal-El. Make him somebody else. That's awesome. I will watch it in a heartbeat.
I say that a long time ago. Then I told you can have another Kryptonian that he take the mark and that he's black and take the mark. Yes. Superman.
So when Shaq played Steel, I was like, cool. I got it because it's not Kal-El. It's a different person.
Yeah, but
take the moniker off him.
How good did Superman and Lois did the story of Steel? How phenomenal was that? Like that to me. Henry Iron
as Lex Luthor.
Oh my God!
So first I hated that he was Lex Luthor in the universe. When I saw him come in as Steel, I'm like, oh, okay, I see where you're going with this. It's good again. Good writing. There's no good writing anymore.
He wasn't Lex Luthor. He just took a technology of the.
He was Lex Luthor of that universe.
Oh, was it? But then he came in. He was.
That's why he hated Superman because that Superman.
Yes.
Okay.
You're right.
He was Lex Luthor of that universe.
Yes.
And he hated Superman because his Superman was killing everyone.
Yeah.
Or in our universe, he said, "Oh shit, your Superman isn't doing that." That's why. So it kind of pulled on the strings of both of why Lex hates Superman, because he was killed everyone, but this universe he doesn't. So it became a whole man.
And that's what he took out the monkey, Henry Iron.
Yes.
So he did take it. So that was, I thought that was very good the way they did it.
That show's written perfectly.
That show is so good. That's like the best
kids, everything else. Yeah. Oh my God! Remember the multiverse, the universe?
Oh my God, that was.
And his son finally had powers. He was Superboy. He was that actor. I don't know who he is. I'm sorry. He was phenomenal.
That actor that's Superboy in that universe, right? He's gone. He got recast. There's going to be a new guy.
Oh no, really?
He left the show. Yeah, so it's a new guy. Not the kid from their universe, but the other kid, the one that was a little more cocky, the quarterback. He's gone. Yeah, he's gone.
The young blonde kid.
Yeah, he
was great as fucking with powers. He was amazing. He was a piece of shit. I loved him.
He was so evil. And again, so that show.
That's all that sucked too.
Hmm?
That's all that sucked.
Who?
That storyline sucked.
You know the storyline ended with a pretty good twist. The Star Girl. Holy shit! It ended with such a twist.
It was hurt.
But it's over. It's over. They're not gonna do only if this is done the CW. Somebody only if HBO Max pick up these shows.
It was hurt.
I thought it was very good. You didn't like that last ending? The ending?
Last show. Oh shit. Last season hurt. It was good. It was like
Dude, but shouldn't these people be called for child abuse? These are
all of them.
in the first season when they were killing children. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
I love that. But again, it was the Titans.
Well, let's talk about one thing. The Titans was phenomenal this year with the fucking. But I think they're connecting it. So you gotta watch Doom Patrol. Like they're doing some weird shit.
They're bringing back Triton because they knew they fucked up with Triton.
Yeah.
All right. Spoilers. Fuck me. I got hiccups. Sorry. If you haven't seen Doom Patrol or Titans past 3 seasons, well, I suppose we're right now. Fast forward the next 10 minutes. So Titans with I heard they should have bed with Triton because Triton's an old god and which everyone loves. So I heard they're bringing him back again now.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna bring him back and saying, to me, what was the craziest thing with that whole thing? That season when they kill a dog, Hawk. And the way they did it, because then you find out it was dog that fucking. And then you still put the red hook on your teeth. Really, you want to kill that guy? Like that's the only thing I didn't like. So the way they wrapped up the red hook.
Oh, heads up. I hated when they rushed the Red Hood. They rushed all that. I think third season of Titans is probably the greatest season ever.
Oh, it was fantastic.
Not just because the storyline sounds great. I think they rushed the storyline a little too fast. And Walking Dead, this conversation earlier. Walking Dead, the cell phone. That's not the phone. They rushed too fast. That one scene in my head. I'm sorry. As much as you can talk shit, the Matrix. First Matrix where he finally sees what he's doing and bends over. That to me was the scene where Hawk dies. And you see him running and just
by a nanosecond he missed it.
It's watching Superboy and Cosmo run in and see that shit in slow motion.
Oh my god.
If you've never just honestly probably YouTube that scene, it is so fucked up. More so if you know the whole story behind the characters, but you watch it and you're like, holy fuck! Like that is the cinematography, the direction. I don't know who does it, and I'm sorry, I'm an asshole for not reaching to your shit, but it was so good, done so well.
But the guy Hulk landed on his feet.
Oh, fucking Reacher.
Yeah,
bro.
Oh, shit.
Him and Reacher, but he put on 30 fucking pounds of muscle for that.
But how good was that?
First of all,
he's a monster.
I don't say I'm not gay, but he's a fucking beast. And he honestly is getting better as an actor.
Dude, imagine him as the Beast.
Not too big.
Well, Beast was a big guy.
No, he was short because he hunched over.
No, that was more like Wolverine was short. But the Beast was a guy. Beast was on short, but when he stand up, he was a pretty big guy. The Beast was a monster. Let me see. Here's another one that you can see him as. I can see him as fucking Colossus. With a little Russian accent, with that body like that motherfucker can be Colossus. A new Juggernaut.
Don't forget that. So for those who don't know, Juggernaut is my favorite character. Only because he was the brother of the one who shoots like shit, which is my life. And he was a mutant. He got his powers from a gem. And that's like causing fucking chaos. And he was a good guy, he was a bad guy, and he had the best costume, so Juggernaut was always my. So my ex-wife used to get mad at me. I'll tell you a funny breakfast story. So for those who are young enough, or old enough to remember, Ultimate Alliance was a Marvel game. You had a lot of things.
Oh yeah, I love that game. That was a great game.
So I always had Juggernaut, and I uploaded my powers to the running through things. I would run through all.
Wow.
And I would get yelled at constantly. Stop running through everyone. We can't climb. Like fuck you. And I would be a bull because my thing was just all right. Fuck you. I'm gonna run through it. Run through shit. But I pissed my. I would play with 4 people. And they would get mad at me. All right, done killing everyone, dickhead. Like, no, I'm not done. I would die quick, and then they would revive me because they would see me. But I would just run through it, call them, like, all right, go, pick up the pieces, ass.
Let me ask you one question. Have you seen the new Wednesday series?
I have not. I've seen dancing videos.
You know what? It was pretty good.
I heard Sabrina meets Wednesday.
That's what it is. Yeah, Eric say that. That's what it is. But it's like weird. But then people were bugging out when they looked up the actress and they found out she was 21 and she's playing like this young teenage kid.
Why? Why does that bug you out? Bro, fucking in Beverly Hills 90210, Andrea, I think her name was.
Oh, she was like
she's like 36, playing high school. So stop, like fucking bro.
No, but the thing
they'll be really fucked up when I shave my beard and I play a 12-year-old in fucking a movie.
To me,
I'm 45.
To me, the biggest that game was very good, but I love that they had Captain Jones as Morticia, and they had the Louis Guzman as Goldman, which was fantastic.
And they got mad shit for that because they say he's not attractive enough.
And Hank, it doesn't matter. Goldman wasn't an attractive guy. He was.
He absolutely was. He had very much sex appeal.
No, but he was also like a little. He was like a little gremlin. Like he was like.
But he had sex appeal.
Yeah.
So that was a big.
This guy got sex appeal.
These woke motherfuckers.
The way he talks, the way he cries, a sexy man.
You have drinks with him?
I would have drinks with him.
Have you ever had drinks with him?
Oh, he came to Ball Street a few times.
He was showing up handsome for anybody.
Yeah, so you know what?
He's amazing. I mean, I don't know what he's on a personal level. Having drinks with him, he's a good dude. We both one on like, yo.
Because I think me and him have the same brain. He's
like, your hair, my friend, you're so fucking crazy. I love to talk to you. What the fuck? You would make a good time. I don't give a fuck. I want to just enjoy life and have a good time. I was like, oh shit, my man. All right, cool, we're good.
See, do you hear Hank Azaria play Uncle Fester? How great was that? You gotta watch it. That guy.
No, I know. I'm gonna watch it. But
you never think he was good at that.
Hank Azaria, I'm so torn with because he got fucked over so bad with The Simpsons.
Oh, that was fucked up.
I feel so for everything this man has done in life. I hope he becomes the new fucking not Henry Winkler. Henry Winkler, yes, too. But I hope he gets his Emmy and Oscar and everything in life because he has done so much for like 20 years and gotten fucked so bad for 20 years. Like, bro, I hope. And from wherever I talk to him, he's so humble.
He is humble. He's a real nice guy.
I think he's like, come on, bro.
He was great as the sportscaster that would get fucked up and got mixed up in the room. I forgot the name of that. That was such a great show. It was like on A&E.
Bro, him is fucking the help at fucking in Birdcage. Everyone to this day is like, she went for the money. Like, that's fucking amazing.
Emilio, can we get some pina colada here?
Nah, but
the fucking shorts.
I met him once, and he honestly was just the nicest motherfucker. I'm like, wow, like you do 90 voices on like on a series.
Yeah.
You gotta get paid for that shit.
All right, so let's talk about the whole thing let's get into the scandal. Let's talk about, do you see the 9 Lives of Vince McMahon on Vice, the documentary?
No.
John looked this up.
No.
They talk about that. Remember that woman referee back in the day that used to be there? Like, she's telling Sir how Vince McMahon, dude, you gotta watch the 9 Lives of Vince McMahon. It gets you, it's kind of interesting. A lot of wrestlers talk, a lot of the wrestlers like Jim Cornette, David Schwartz. Oh my God. But what do you think about Mandy Rose getting fired because she made more? She probably making more money off of fan time. She made $500,000 in less than a month.
So I have a question for
In
you.
the first week.
Why does she get fired?
She got fired because Mattel, the toilet people, and something was in. She's like, and also WWF liked to control the third party, and she was showing tits. And there's one video, there's one thing of her giving a blowjob. Do you see that?
No.
Oh yeah.
She got fired because they're not getting a profit from her.
Of course, yes.
That's the only fucking reason.
But that's what they say. The third
That's
license.
the only fucking reason.
And also say because she was getting
Roberto.
the naked thing also.
It's the only reason.
She gets naked in the pool talking to somebody.
It's the only reason she got fired. Because Vince and them are making their money. Trust me. If they were getting a check from that, they go,
oh yeah, they would have kept it, yeah.
Bro, again, I'm not gonna, the government. If they're getting paid on Al Capone, 87 murders,
yeah,
nothing. Tax evasion, you're in jail. No one gives a fuck until they get nothing.
But here's the problem. If she
they stole her money. They saw how much you're making, bitch? Alright, pay us. No, you're fired. That's all it is.
Let's see. And she went and she lost the title and she did the right thing, you know. I think she'll be back. She'll be.
She didn't know. So after she dropped the title and then you're fired. Why? You're fucking fans only.
Fan time.
Fans only, all the fans.
I became a member right away.
Fuck fans, only fans, funny fans. Ugh.
And you know, for $35, she can rate you how hot you are. I'm at 7.
I was about to say I will go do that, but if you're a 7, fuck that. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna be a 35 then.
No, she told me. She told me no. It's like she made it 10. She said, because you know what, you're pretty funny. You make me laugh. You talk to me. You know what? You're very entertaining.
It's not a video. What the fuck? What the fuck?
One day I might release my personal video where
the worst part is I would say this man is full of shit. I would say that he's bullshit, but I've been around enough. I know it's probably not.
No, but $35 extra, she rates you. You know, you go, then you get all the pictures and stuff for $30 a month.
Do you have a conversation with her though? Like, how did you get funny?
You can send things, and I send her a whole little bio and a video. And then she'll send it back like within a few days and rate you.
I got nothing. I am so like, I got nothing.
Not only do I have a face that a mother could love, but look at this hair. Woo.
Yeah,
shiny.
Chunky some love.
Oh, yeah, man. But no, it was pretty funny. Nah, but dude, she got some real steamy pictures. She's like...
All right, so how do you feel about Dax Hardwood coming to CM Punk's defense?
But she's right. You know, you know what? You want to hear something funny? There was a few wrestlers out there that act like a perfect example is Adam Page, the cowboy. This guy sucks. This guy think he's a man coming out with big. The guy's in there. You know who I believe as a real hardcore team? I love the Acclaim. They made me believe her, and with Sesame Daddy ass. That's
Sesame Daddy boy.
That shit is so over. But when they go to the arena, oh, Sesame Daddy. It's like, what the fuck? Do they know what that means? Sesame. This is how lesbians. So they know what it means.
Yes, I think they know what it means.
And you got little kids with the shirts.
That's why, Billy Gunn's like, Billy was like, oh, Sesame Daddy. I'll sit in Dirt Cruise, so I'll be at Dirt Cruise. But for those who don't know, it's me actually. But yeah, I think they know what it means.
They have to know what it means. It's like
but it reminds me of old school
WWE
90s as it ever like awesome shit. Sesame Daddy.
It was like, oh,
are they decent wrestlers? Yes. Use more work? Yeah. And I think they will learn more. And they're young as fuck, so yeah, I think they'll do a lot better. But their mic skills are so off.
Oh yeah.
They found a good gimmick, cool, awesome, run with it. But they need to learn to do more what Cena did, and just feel the crowd and do it and bang it.
You know what the good thing they have, which I gotta admit, I hate to admit this, but that rap before he goes into the thing and he just throws some shit, that is the most best thing going on.
It is, but it's not on. It's not I'm not putting this. It's not. That doesn't. He doesn't feel the crowd. He wants to go out and say what he wants to say, and that's it. But you gotta work the crowd. Yeah. The crowd says it's not moving. Enjoy the crowd. Feel the crowd. So, yo, this is what I'm saying to you. And feel them, and then go back, and just move with the crowd. And you just kind of just put things out there. So live bands will change their set because there's
for the crowd. Yeah.
And if they're feeling this, they'll like, hit it again, pull another up, pull it. Just so feel that. It was like, oh, but you don't understand my thing. When I say to you, no, just go with the flow. And those guys, and some things you say are phenomenal. I think that's the whole singer thing is great. But the only thing I can say to them from being on stage when it's bad is just pump the brakes, feel the crowd, and roll the punches because you're young as fuck. They're very young.
Yeah.
They're in their 20s.
You know, before we get into that, I'd like to congratulate YouTube. That is one of the people that help us out for getting the rights to the NFL ticket. Thank you, YouTube. We'll be watching football on YouTube TV, and I hope you guys do the thing where you can buy your favorite football team, because I just want to watch one team. I don't want to buy packets for everything, but I would like to just watch one thing. But thank you, YouTube, for taking off the Sunday ticket away from DirecTV, because DirecTV sucks a big bag of you know what. Now back to the acclaim. Say that there, daddy, y'all.
Yeah, I mean, and I'll be a Joy Cruz. I'll be censoring a lot of those guys.
I wonder if FTR is going to be there, because FTR.
So I will say this much. I'm very in shit on this one. So the past 4 years they've had Joy Cruz sold out like in seconds and wait list. This year, we got tickets like last night.
You know when there's so many people, cruises have that bad taste in their mouth.
No one's there. There's no Ric Flair. There's no Bret Hart. There's no like there's no big names there. So that's why I think it's been like we booked a fucking balcony like yesterday.
That's when you're gonna get. That's when you probably get Fozzy the band 3 nights.
Yo, Fozzy's playing 3 nights that night.
Yeah.
Which I mean, they're a good band. But it's like, all right, cool. The same song 3 nights in a row. Like, man, dude,
they'll probably do 3. They'll probably do some sets. You know, bands like that they'll do different.
Dude,
sets.
Fozzy has like 9 albums.
So they got a bunch of.
I like Chris. But 9 albums, you're shit now. Like, I not being an asshole. Even when I was on Iron Maiden, I listened to Iron Maiden 3 times in a row. Like. Guns N' Roses, probably. What's that? 9 albums worth, but 9 Snails.
Like you see Metallica doing a 2-day concert at MetLife.
They have how many songs in the albums?
And they're doing 2 different shows. 2 different shows. And 2 different nights.
But they have it's 2, not 3.
Yeah. But let's go back to what do you think about Dak Prescott to defend the CM Punk? You just brought that up, which I think is a very good topic. We're going to go into the whole CM Punk for a little bit, but there's a lot of things that happened there.
Everyone hates him, and I get why. Phil kind of can be a dick.
Oh, yeah.
Phil can be a dick. Phil's very
John,
aggressive. No, I have to.
He got one. I need.
Phil can be an asshole.
Yes.
He's very aggressive, and he has his thoughts on how things should be. And Phil's an old school guy where he doesn't say you can't just say certain things. I think to a degree, I also think Phil's almost. I think Phil should listen to Tony Khan for a hot minute. I'm hearing now he didn't want the belt, but he had to learn that giving him the belt gives more credibility to it, gives more TV time, and he doesn't get that. I think Phil is a very insecure individual. And maybe I'm wrong. I'm sorry if I'm wrong with this. He's not gonna be a real jerk off.
This is what I want to tell you something. This is
wait, give me a minute. Phil doesn't want the belt because Phil believes he wants to put guys over.
Yeah, of course.
But they're not doing what Phil wants them to do. CM Punk wants him to do what he did. Study the craft. And if you're not doing that, fuck you. And that's where he comes to the mentality of, if you're not doing that, old school Shawn Michaels fucking Bret Hart thing. If you don't want to put me over, fuck you then. So I think he got to the point where like, look, I don't want the belt. I want to put the guys over and call it a day. Just pay me to do my thing, build the industry better. But here are these guys who are playing video games as opposed to watching old school matches. Here are these guys who are on Twitter talking shit, not really understanding the craft of your fucking business. And yet, the wrestling business is changing. I understand that. But you cannot deny watching a match with fucking Jake Snake or watching a match with unless you don't think that Bret Hart is the biggest individual in the world.
But Bret Hart was a great.
He
could tell a story. He told a story.
If you can't watch a wrestling match, tell a story. I watch wrestling matches constantly. I'm like, all right, cool, high spot, cool. Where's the story?
Dude,
where's the fucking story?
Look at Chris Benoit. He wasn't the greatest promo.
What is about?
But he could.
Benoit. He murdered his kids.
But he could tell a story in the ring.
Yes, but he was a great wrestler.
But then
what is the best wrestling story right now? Right now, I'm still gonna fucking be yelled up for this one.
I hate to tell you right now, it's Sami Zayn and the Bloodline. Because you know when that heel, when they turn on him, that is going to bring heat. And he got, right now, as a heel, he's getting popped. They're letting him do
it. This Sammy, I love seeing Sammy get his money. I love seeing Sammy get his money. I love seeing Sammy being Sammy.
But that's, he worked his way for that shit. But they're letting him do.
I'm sorry, the best underlying story is Dominic Mysterio. He's not the greatest wrestler at all.
I hate that story.
So do I. But it's a slow burn. It's him and Rhea Ripley. It's him and Who's Your Mommy.
You know what they're doing with him? They're doing the whole Eddie Guerrero.
Yes,
China.
No, I know that.
It's totally that.
Oh, I see that.
But you know what I think? I think Dominic's going to wind up getting her for real. He's going to be banging that girl for a while. I can see that.
No.
They got a little chemistry.
She looks like that.
No, but she's a Latino man. I think
she lives on the west side for a hot minute.
I know, but I think now she changed. She got the. She
big.
She got the Latino heat, baby. And you see, they got a little bit of chemistry.
He has no Latino heat. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh no, you know
I love Starling, but he has no Latino heat.
But he's gonna be. I think he's gonna wind up nailing
If he grew his balls, he'd have Latino heat.
My problem with that.
Stop being a dad, bro. I mean, Dominic, and you're up to this. Don't be a dad.
Mysterio's great. He gonna be with that. He should try to be his dad.
No, he shouldn't. He should be himself.
Oh yeah, he should be his dad.
Like Solo Sikoa, I think is the greatest fucking wrestler out there right now.
Oh, he's fucking fantastic.
He's not necessarily. He's amazing. He beats the fuck out of everyone.
Oh yeah.
And he plays that role perfectly. Play your fucking role. The
Wyatts.
It was about the Wyatts.
You watched AEW yesterday?
No,
Can I put a little heat on the AEW? They took a guy like Warlord that had a nice heat. This is that. And yesterday, you had Samoa Joe choke him out.
Really?
The guy that was the biggest guy, the guy just doesn't beat Maxwell in a few minutes. You could have built up this guy to go with MJF and people, but what do they do? In the beginning of the show,
because
Samoa Joe comes with a pipe in the leg.
Because they want to keep Joe there. And no offense, Samoa Joe is a fucking phenomenal wrestler.
But you can build up Warlord so much. That guy
absolutely.
That guy can
he's what, 26, 27? I don't know how old he is.
No, he's
young.
He can move. He can do it.
Yes, he's a great all kinds of stuff. How many? Mike Austin, the same thing. The motherfucker committed suicide, unfortunately. Mike.
Dude, it's like LA Knight might be another best thing that guy can cut him off. It's fantastic. And they got him with Wyatt. Wyatt is good, but Wyatt just talking circles. Well, today I got mental illness and I can't take a bowel movement. Oh. He's like,
I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong.
I think that guy, but LA Knight go there, he knows he can't. I think the Bret Wyatt thing is it's more like a charity case. We gotta give this guy money. He's mentally fucked up, and I don't think he's that good. Are you out of your
fucking mind?
I don't see any appeal for him.
But Bray Wyatt?
He was good, but he was the weird guy for the farm. Now
he's still the same. He has the problem is the slow burn has burnt out.
Yeah.
You gotta give me a fucking.
And they introduced Howie Boy. You seen that? He came out.
And who is it? You think?
I think it's his brother. I think it's his brother. I think it's
And that so when that happens, see the Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble.
But that guy had some
Believe.
Believe. Dude, when he was in NXT, that Believe was fantastic. You have to believe.
Him, the B team, I get it, but I think, like I said, the Royal Rumble. I hope they end it or at least have something going on. I hope they give him something because Bray Wyatt is.
So
Triple H flat said he goes. He has a mind for the industry that I don't understand. I love it.
let me tell you, this is what's going to happen in the Royal Rumble. You're going to have Dustin Rhodes, Cody Rhodes,
Not Dustin.
Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins go out in the ring, throw each other at the same time. And then they're going to set up a match because they want to separate the title. They're going to do it well. So Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, night 1. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, night 2, because The Rock can do what these can do. That's pretty much that's what they're going to do.
Wrestle Kingdom. Thank you, Japan.
You know, so, yeah, that's pretty much. They took the Wrestle Kingdom format.
But they know how much money it was worth.
So they're gonna. I think that's what's gonna happen, and then you're gonna have an NXT thing at 12. But right now that's supposedly that is the storyline they're going with. They're gonna have 2 title matches. But if Seth, they might have Seth Rollins now. You go there and fight somebody else. So it might be John Cena or The Rock to challenge Roman Reigns also for night 2.
So on Jericho Cruise, you might see my fiance in a very provocative Undertaker outfit. I'm putting her. I told her, look, she's gonna wear a very skimpily clad thing with a robe and a hat.
So wait up, before we lose our mind, so what do you think about this?
We're 10 minutes.
Oh, we're fine. So what do you think the CM Punk did? The year he had in AEW, the whole thing that happened.
It was horrible. The ending sucked. He started great, putting guys over, but the ending sucked.
You know what? You know what's an interesting thing? Well, Regal pretty much put out some word, and Regal said,
"It's for my children." Terrible.
Yeah, Regal said him and Daniel Bryan were setting up things so people can come up and learn how to wrestle. Some of the guys really loved it.
Bro, Black Blue Club was phenomenal, and it went nowhere.
Dude, imagine how good if you had a guy like Daniel Bryan tell you, "Come here, I'm going to teach you."
Hey, Bryant, William Regal, and Moxley.
No, but it was Daniel Bryan, Steven Regal running that little training room. So people wanted to get a little bit more rusted. And he said the first day we got out, you know who really liked it? Brian Pillman Jr. really liked it. He said, but these guys, and then the other guys that were a little bit more legit were like, why don't we need to learn from these guys? Dude, imagine that shit. I think that's what problem with CM Punk. Because the best talent AEW got is MJF. You got to keep the title MJF because that guy's a star. That guy's like Roman Reigns and stuff like that. He's big, you know? So I don't know what they're going to do, but I'm glad that Dax Harwood got his own show. I'm glad he's going to be doing the interview. He's going to talk about CM Punk. So that guy's a legit dude. Look what they did to FTR because the executive douchebags don't want to. They're jealous that these guys are such a good team. And then when you look at the Young Bucks, do these guys look like even men? These guys are like tiny little guys.
It's not about how they are. It's about they're again the click and all that shit makes more sense now. The click and the back to politics.
Yeah, but Shawn Michaels is much better than the young shits.
They're not. But the politics, well, Shawn wasn't a politiker. But back in the day, those guys were like in politics shit. You got like Triple H, mother asshole, but you married the fucking guys.
But if you compare Triple H or Shawn Michaels to the Young Bucks, it's a very different.
These guys are not saying that. But
you know who the Young Bucks are? The cosplay of the Hardy Boy. That's all they are.
I got piss.
I hate to say that.
Another shit up.
So let's wrap it up. A few quick awards. Movie of the year: Top Gun: Maverick. Fantastic movie. Go see it. I really like. That was my favorite movie so far this year because I went expecting not a lot. To me, it's like watching.
It's good.
To me, like watching the first Guardians. I didn't expect much, and it was very good. Tag Team of the Year: FTR. And I go with.
I lose those.
Usos are good, but FTR, they
No,
dominate.
phenomenal, but the Usos were
And then my match of the year, Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins, Hell in the Cell.
yeah,
That was very good.
Fucked up show, though.
And he still came there and
It
performed.
showed how again, people that jacket up, they're like, go fuck yourself, bro. Like, really,
And John, I'm gonna shock you with my wrestler of the year. Yeah. Sami Zayn, baby. That guy stole the show.
No, shock me. I love Sammy. I love him in the back of the day. Sammy's he's good what he does. So is Kevin though.
And my motherfucker of the week once again is the mayor of New York, Adams. You still suck. You're still not doing nothing. You're running your little peanut head through the whole city doing absolutely nothing. Thank for the crime rate going up and all the fucked up shit you going. That's where you get a big giant fuck you and nobody likes you. Awa.
I don't like him.
He's a horrible. He's not as bad as De Blasio. Because at least this guy shows up on time. But he's no better. He's no better. And people, have a happy new year. We see you in 2023.
Please be safe. Please enjoy yourselves.
Kiss your family in the head. Tell them you love them. Kiss your wife, your kids. Yeah, sometimes you have to be with your wife.
I'll be in Vegas next week for
Vegas.
the CES convention and the AVNs.
Maybe we'll do a thing where I'll call you and you tell me put some pictures up, baby. We can do that. You can tell me.
That'll be at the Jericho Cruise.
Jericho Cruise. Oh my God.
I'll hopefully be able to hang out with Chris Jericho, so some videos.
Try to get a nice interview.
Living the bubbly.
Get a nice interview with Jericho. We can put it on the channel. An interview with Jericho. The guy looked like a bag of shit. Now he looks like $1 million. You see the fucking transformation he did?
I want to ask him.
He looks great, man. He probably did DDP yoga.
Well, he does. There it is.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he did for a while now. Yeah, like 20 years.
All right, so people, we
love you. Fuck you.
Happy New Year. Fuck you. Thank you.
Please be safe.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia.